Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while, right? Which is why I needed to make this video. Life update, you guys. Man, it has been something wild and crazy, let me tell you. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this as short as I possibly can because I am jam-packing a lot of info into this video. And forgive me because I'm probably gonna leave out a lot of details, but again, I just wanna be like, this is what happened, this is where we are, let's keep going. So in October of 2021, so a few months back, we had a very unexpected opportunity to move to Texas. And it came really fast, kind of out of nowhere, and we couldn't pass it up. I mean, everything just fell into place. It was a God thing. You know, I feel like I can catch myself saying that often, but I almost hate to even say but it was a God thing. I mean, you guys, like, even the first night we moved here and we slept in our new city, we had a man at our hotel prophesy over us, like that we were here for a purpose. It was amazing. So I don't say it lightly. It was a God thing. We had the opportunity come up, and it was actually like the very end of September, beginning of October. We had 2 weeks to move, which wasn't too big of a deal because we had sold our house in the spring. We had a very large home on 12 acres, beautiful property. But when we sold the house, we had an estate sale, and we sold probably, like, I'm really not exaggerating, I would guess about 85% of our things, just stuff. We got rid of a lot. Like, our goal was when we moved into an apartment. We knew we were gonna move into an apartment at the time because we didn't know what we were gonna do. But our goal was to not have a storage building. We did end up having to store our couch and a couple of our big recliner chairs because we just didn't have the space for it in the apartment. But thankfully we had an extra office space that we just held the stuff there during the time, and so it all worked out. But the goal was really just to not have a bunch of stuff, you know, like stuff that you just have to keep in a storage building because you don't use it all the time or ever use it and you just want to hold on to it. Like, we were done with that. So the estate sale and the sale of the house made it pretty easy for us. Fast forward in October when we had 2 weeks to move, it made it simpler. A move is never easy, but it made it simpler. So it was doable. A 2-week transition from one state to another, mind you, it was doable, and we were super excited to do it. So the biggest hurdle we had was my business. At the time, we approached a couple of opportunities that ended up not working out. So I shifted my focus and came up with a game plan to keep the gym, run it from another state. We're about 3.5 hour drive to where we were before, to Louisiana. So anyways, I'd come up with a plan and had a 6-month goal, you know, all the things. And then I got some news, and I won't go into detail about that because I want to protect everyone involved, but I got some news that I basically would not allow me to continue operating the gym from a distance without someone there to run it. So that just kind of threw a wrench in my plans, and I'm not gonna lie, I took it really hard. It was very difficult. But God, but God. So I prayed hard, trying not to get emotional. I'm not a crier, but like thinking of all the things that God has done is like overwhelmingly amazing. So forgive me if I tear up or my voice starts to shake. Okay, so prayed hard. Long story short, a friend of ours that owned a very similar gym in the Shreveport area that's had his gym for over 10 years was interested in buying it. And so we met with him. Everything worked out wonderfully. And we ended up selling the gym. So that sale, all of that transition and stuff happened in November. We announced the sale the week of Thanksgiving, I think, to the members, or the week after Thanksgiving. I can't remember now, and it really hasn't been that long ago. So the official transition and sale took place December 1st. It was a very bittersweet transition, because while I was and am super excited to have made the move to where we are now, my mindset was in a different place, because I had made this 6-month plan of how I was going to grow the business and do all of these things. And so to have to shift that and change it really abruptly, it was difficult. Those weeks were very difficult. I contemplated during that time because here was where my mindset was as far as my YouTube channel. I thought, okay, once we get to Texas, I will catch up. I'll make some videos, do some live updates, all the things. And then all of the stuff was happening with my business, and it was really difficult for me. There was a week where, I mentioned getting some news about a situation. When that happened, that I cried every day. And it was not like shed a few tears. It was like on my hands and knees, couldn't catch my breath type of cry. Like, I was devastated. So I didn't make any videos because I was just not in a good mindset. In hindsight, I don't know. I go back and forth. Like, maybe I should have made some videos and just been super transparent. No, but I think about it, and I don't believe I would have been able to protect the people involved without sharing the details of why it was such a difficult time. And that's not what I wanted to do. My heart is to make sure that it ended up being a win for everyone, and it did. And so that's where we are. Okay, so I sold the gym December 1st. Then obviously the holidays came, right? And about halfway through December, Bo got sick. And then Christmas Eve, I got sick. And we had been fighting sickness for about 3 weeks now. But let me tell you something. We've been fighting, but guess who won? We did. So this is like the last, okay, today is January 13th. My oldest had his birthday on the 10th. He turned 16. 16, so amazing. Anyways, the day after his birthday was really like the first day that I felt normal. And every day since, I've had just a little bit more energy, I actually made this video a couple of days ago, and I went back and looked at it, and I just looked tired. I probably still look tired, I'm sure. but I was just like, you could just see it in my eyes. Like, I was not myself. I didn't have a lot of energy. Just my facial expressions were not great. Like, I looked tired, and I was tired still. So I was like, you know what? I have a minute. I'm going to make another video with a little bit more energy, pep in my step. So anyways, we moved from Louisiana to Texas. I sold my business. The holidays happened. We got sick. Now we're well. And here we are. That is my life update for the last few months. Yeah. And it was such a bummer, because I was doing so good about like uploading a video weekly, and I was on a roll, man. But it's coming back. It is coming back. I have set some goals. Sickness is not going to hold me down anymore. We've gone through all of the transitioning things, and y'all, I am so excited for this year. Like, for our family, for business goals, for our schooling stuff, like just in every aspect, I am just really excited about this year. It is a fresh start that we need personally, me personally as an individual, for our family, and all of us are so excited to be here. So, okay, just kind of a look ahead. I do plan on getting back into the routine of weekly videos. We are still homeschooling. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Maybe I'll do a day in the life next week and talk about the transition of coming to Texas and looking at some co-ops and stuff like that, and catch you up kind of with our curriculum stuff. I would love to do a tour of our apartment, because I say apartment, but y'all, it's like a flat. Is kind of what they call it instead. So it's an apartment, but it feels like a house, and it's amazing, and we're in love with it, and we're obsessed with it. So I'm gonna share that with you. And I am starting a new business. I am so excited about this. I'll have a whole other video about it, and it won't be homeschool related. So if you're following me because of homeschool, you may not be interested in that video. That's totally cool. But I wanted to share my journey of starting a new business from scratch here on my channel. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm starting a product-based business, an e-commerce business. And I'm talking like setting up my LLC, bank accounts, like all the things. And I am going to share all of the steps of that with you along the way. So I'll probably do like its own little playlist of my journey of starting my business. So I'm really excited about that as well. So again, just kind of a look ahead. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm ready to get back into the swing of things and just share my life with you, and whatever else that you're interested in. So as I've said before, the more comments you can leave to kind of inquire about like what videos you would like to see is super helpful. I would love to get some ideas on that, because again, I want to create more and more content for you guys and just share with you as much that I can, and things that you're interested in. Yeah, so that's where we are. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to share some more upcoming videos with you. Comment down below. Let me know what you're interested in seeing or hearing about. I am more than happy to go into more detail about any of the things I talked about before, if that's something that you're interested in. I don't know, just let me know. So, okay, you guys are awesome. I'm excited to be back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, all the things. And until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Welcome home, people.
Welcome home. Oh, we got a little gift.
Oh, wow. Yo, this looks great.
It's already cold for us.
I know it burns, right? Oh, this is slurping.
It's your bedroom bags.
I love this. It's bigger than I